Hi guys, welcome to a new lesson. Today we are going to learn about 3 different idioms that you can include in your vocabulary background later. So let's start. Before to start learning these 3 idioms, I prepare a fun warm-up that is called Two Truths and a Lie. Have you played this game before? Some of you know how to play it. It's a sort of that. You have 3 different news here, and you have to analyze them and what is the fake news and what are the news that are true. So I'm gonna read it for you, and then you have to analyze it, and I'm gonna ask you to tell me do you think that it is the fake one and what are the news that are true. Okay, it is clear? Okay, I'm gonna read the first one that it says, good news, Wuhan's coronavirus can be cured by 1 bowl of freshly boiled garlic water. All Chinese doctor has proven its efficacy. Many patients has also proved this to be effective. 8 cloves of chopped garlics and 7 cups of water and bring to boil. Eat and drink the boiled garlic water overnight, improvement and healing. So the first news is about the garlic water as a cure to coronavirus. Okay, pay attention to the second one. Coronavirus can be transmitted through mosquito bites. And the third one that it says there are currently no drugs licensed for the treatment or prevention of COVID-19. So you have the 3 news here. Read it carefully, analyze them, and tell me which is the fake one and which are the news that are true. Okay? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to analyze it. Okay, let's check what is the fake news. What do you decide that it is a fake news? Who wants to tell me? Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Salome, can you help me please? Which is the fake one? You can start as you want. If you want to start with the news that are true, you can tell me also that. Okay. The first news that you consider that is true. Yes, coronavirus can't be transmitted through mosquito bites. It's correct. Then, which is the second news that is true? There are currently no drugs licensed for the treatment or prevention of COVID-19. It is correct. And finally, we have the fake one that is the garlic cure. Exactly. Okay, good job, guys. We can start now with our topic that is for this lesson. First of all, did you know or have you heard about these idioms before? Or did you know about what an idiom is? Who remembers? No? Okay, I'm gonna explain you it briefly. First of all, I'm gonna explain what an idiom is, okay? An idiom is a group of words that have a fixed order. It means that it can be translated, each word that are forming this expression. For example, you have It is raining cats and dogs. That is a common idiom that people use. If you translate it, it doesn't have any sense, right? Because it is raining cats or dogs. There are animals. What animals are raining? It not has sense, right? But if you try to understand the meaning of the whole expression, it means that it is raining hard, right? That it's raining a lot. So you have to understand it by the complete meaning of this expression, not try to translate it each word because it doesn't have any sense by their own, yeah? So, as the idiom meaning is clear, we are going to work with these 3 idioms today. We have the first one that is hit the headlines, the second one that is breaking news, and the third one that is covered the story. So we have the first example for hit the headlines, that is coronavirus hit the headlines in all the newspapers this week. And we have a picture where coronavirus is the principal topic of these newspapers. So what do you think that hit the headlines means? Remember that you are not translating each word of this expression. Maybe it is an important or relevant topic. Yes, we can see in the picture that in the newspapers, this is the principal or relevant or important topic that they are going to write. Generally, when you use this idiom is to express that something or some information is relevant, famous, or important in that moment. So it appears in all these information sites, in magazines, newspapers, TV, internet. You can find information about this topic a lot on all sites. So it means hit the headlines, okay? When a topic is becoming famous or relevant and it appears in all the information sites. Yeah, okay? The second one is breaking news. It says, some breaking news about the North Korean president was shown this morning. So we can see here that it is the president of North Korean, Kim Jong-un. It is his name. So what do you think that breaking news means? Okay, breaking news is like information that it is revealed or show in that moment. We know this information and it is very recently, it happened or it is happening in that moment. The information is continuing developing more details with the pass of the hours. So it is a topic that is revealed in that moment or it happens in that moment and we are knowing this information in that moment, yeah? Breaking news. Another example can be that the President Trump, some breaking news about President Trump, he decides, for example, a new mandatory command or something like that. Yeah, there are news that are recently revealed, okay? Then we have the final idiomatic expressions that is covered the story, right? Did you read the New York Times this month? I covered the story of Donald Trump, right? So we know that if I say cover the story, it means this is very easy, guys. When I say I covered the story, I am saying that I did that story, or that I wrote that story, or that I investigate that story. All the information that this story has was written or searching by me. Yeah. Okay, it is clear now? Or you have any question about these idiomatic expressions? No? It is clear. Okay. So we are going to move to the first activity. You have the 3 idioms here. You are going to see these idioms and determine which is the correct meaning. So as I explained it before, it is clear for you and you easily are going to decide its meaning. So you are going to tell me and I'm going to match here on the board. Okay? Okay. We can choose the blue one. Okay, for the first one, breaking news. It's to become famous by being reported in the news, to report on an event or recent happening, or recent news that is reported or revealed at the moment. Remember, it is happening or happens before. Okay, breaking news, recent news that is reported or revealed at the moment. Perfect. We have the second one that is hit the headlines. Relevant, important information. To become famous by being reported in the news. Okay. And we have the third one that is covered, the story. To report on an event or recent happening. I reported that, I did that, I wrote that. Okay. So as is clear until here, we are going to move to another activity. We have this activity from your student's book on page 16. You have to complete the conversations with the correct idiom and use these 3 idiomatic expressions that you learned before. You have to put them on the conversations according to the context and where it needs the conversation. So I'm gonna help you with the first one. It is already done with the idiom. We have covered the story. So you have to check the meaning here according to the context of the whole conversation. What it says in the first conversation. Okay, good. I completely forgot to go to the crime scene. You mean the bank robbery? Yes, it was raining and I have to finish another report. Don't worry, Mike and I, and a photographer, cover the story. So, according to the conversation, what is the meaning here for this idiomatic expression? Mike and a photographer protect 2 cameras, or Mike and a photographer did the report. Remember, cover the story is something that I did or wrote. In this case, Julia is referring to Mike and the photographer did report, right? They did the report. When they covered the story, they did the report, okay? So you have to do the same process with the another 2 conversations. So it is clear how you have to work here, or you have any doubt? No? Okay. You have these 2 idiomatic expressions, breaking news and hit the headlines. So you can start, complete the another 2 conversations and check the meaning of each one. Okay? You have 4 minutes to complete this activity. 5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes. Let's start, please. Then we are going to check it. If you don't have the book, you can write it on your notebooks, the answer and the correct meaning. that you choose, okay? And then we are going to check. Okay, all of you finished the activity? Perfect. We are going to check now if you put the correct answers, okay? For the first one, we have Omar says, look, there was another tsunami close to the coast of Japan. Whoa, when did it happen? Just half an hour ago. This is, hit the headlines maybe? No? Breaking news, right? So we are going to choose this one. I'm gonna put them here. So, according to the conversation and the meaning of this idiom, which is the correct meaning for this one? Is Omar wants to cut the newspaper to get the news about Japan? Or Omar is highlighting that the news is recent or has just happened? Yes, the second one, right? We have that Omar is highlighting the news that it is recent or has just happened. Remember, breaking news. For the third one, Phil says, have you read the international news? Yes, Sarah has won the Latin American Music Award. That's awesome. She has hit the headlines, right? Sarah hit the headlines. So the meaning for this conversation, in this case, according to the idiom is, Sarah has become famous because of her prize, or Sarah has cut out music headlines from the newspaper. Sarah has cut out music headlines from the newspaper, right? Because she's appearing in all these newspapers. Okay, we can move to the following activity. Okay, I prepared a short quiz. Don't worry, it's only to know how much did you learn about these idiomatic expressions that you learn in class. I want to know if it is clear for you. So I'm gonna share you the link to enter to the quiz. And then I'm gonna show you how the quiz is in order that you can complete it. So I'm gonna copy the link here in the chat. You can use it to enter to the quiz. Okay, all of you could enter to the quiz. Okay. Okay. What you are going to do is to complete these easy questions that I prepared for you. First of all, you have to put your name. Don't forget to put your name and your last name in order that then I can check it and know who did the quiz, okay? Okay, the first question says, breaking news means you have to choose the correct answer. Then you have to complete the sentence with the correct idiom. So read carefully. Then you have to write an example using the expression cover the story. You can use it in past, in present, as you prefer. Then you have the idiom hit the headlines, which it means. You have to choose the correct meaning for this idiom. Remember it. And then you have to write an example using the idiom breaking news. Okay? When you finish, you have to send it and you can check also your punctuation. Then I'm gonna check your answers. So don't forget to put your name at the beginning of this quiz. And you have 4 minutes to complete this quiz, okay? I'm gonna give you 4 minutes, so Read it carefully. It is easy. There are only 5 questions for you. So let's start. Okay, all of you finished the quiz? How was it? It was easy? I hope so. Okay? I'm gonna check your answer later. Okay? Before you leave, I want to share with you the homework for this lesson. It is very easy, so don't worry. You have to write a short conversation about an experience that you had using these 3 idioms that we learned in class, okay? You have to use the headlines, breaking news, and cover the story. You can write a short conversation. It has not to be long. So the unique requisite for you is that you have to include these 3 idioms on the conversation, okay? Then you have to send it to my email. If you do it on your notebooks, on handwriting way, you have to take a photo of it. This photo has to be clear in order that I can read it. And you have to send the picture or photo of this to my email. If you prefer to do a Word document, you can also do it and also send it to my email. Don't forget to put your names in order that they can check who did the homework, okay? And grade it. And this is all for today, guys. You can leave now. Stay safe and goodbye. We are gonna see you in the next lesson, so take care. Bye, guys.